And hi. I just say hi. Hi. My name is Aisim. What? Hi. My name is Aisim. Professor Aisim. Today, I'm going to teach you the place we all live.
Yeah.
Planet Earth.
Oh, planet Earth? Wow. What do you know about Earth?
Lots of things.
Okay.
We're going to learn once everyone knows. Aisim, Professor Aisim. Aisim.
First off, what's your name?
Aisim, Aisim.
Okay. Where are you from, Aisim? Are you from the United States? Okay, what state?
Virginia.
Oh. Well, is that on Earth? Okay. So, what do you want to tell us about the Earth today?
Was tell about the United States.
The United States? Wow. The United States. Okay, so talk about the United States.
Okay, it starts here. We're going from smallest like this to largest like this.
Mm-hmm.
Starting from Rhode Island.
Okay.
Is the smallest of them all.
Mm.
But the rest of the others are large.
Mm.
Why?
So, talk about the Earth. How did the Earth form?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, for that, we need to travel 4.5 billion years ago.
Wow.
The Earth was just small pieces of rocks and simply clumped together. Only a few rocks were left, but
How did the rocks get brought together to form the Earth?
it just started something that looked similar to a black hole.
Really? Okay, well, what brought all these rocks together?
Made gravitational force because the universe was just a baby.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened?
And then soon, like 130 years ago,
130 years?
dinosaurs
130 years.
million years ago, dinosaurs were formed.
Hmm.
But about 66 million years ago, an asteroid impact devastated the Earth.
Hmm.
But there was also a planet, and that planet was almost the same size as Mars, but a little smaller. There crashed into the Earth about 65 million years ago. And then an asteroid contact the Earth with the planet, and soon it killed all the dinosaurs. Only some plants survived, but I don't know how the birds survived. Then a couple of million years later, But before we get to the dinosaurs, let's go back.
Okay, you want to go back before the dinosaurs. Okay.
Yeah.
What happened before the dinosaurs on the Earth?
The Earth was at least 2,000 degrees.
What? How is it that hot?
because even though the sun was a baby, it was just formed. The Earth was still a baby, but I don't know, and it was no air but carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water vapor, all that stuff.
Really? There was no air.
Right.
So if there was no air, then there was no air for people to breathe. So what existed on the Earth then?
But years later, the Earth cooled down.
Okay.
So plants took in the carbon dioxide.
Okay, so plants grew.
Yeah.
And they started taking in the carbon dioxide. And then what happened with the plants?
Then they pulled oxygen out.
Oh, I see.
So if we lived on a hot, scorching Earth with no air, we'd probably be extinct.
True. That's true. We don't want it to get back that way, do we?
No.
So what were the first living beings on Earth?
The first ones would have been dinosaurs. Roar.
Well, before dinosaurs? What were the first living beings? What was the first life on Earth?
Plants.
Before plants, what was it?
Nothing.
We might need to check those facts, buddy. Might need to check those facts. We might need to check those facts. What's something that's very small that you can't see that might still be life?
I don't remember.
What's something that exists in your stomach?
Protozoa.
Okay, and what else? What is something that helps you digest your food? It's a living being that's in your intestine.
Bacteria.
Yes. Bacteria. Did bacteria exist on Earth before plants? Yes. Okay. So now continue on talking about the history of the Earth. So now we get to plants, and then we get to dinosaurs, and then what else did you say happened after the dinosaurs?
Now, after the meteor hit us, there was only when the Earth cooled down a little more, like 68 or 67 or 60, but billions of more meteors just crashed into the Earth.
Was it meteorites or meteors?
Meteorites.
What is the difference between a meteor and a meteorite?
A meteor is a meteoroid that enters the Earth's atmosphere. A meteorite is a meteor or meteoroid that is at the Earth's surface.
Okay, so the one that hits the surface is called what?
Meteorite.
And the one that's in the atmosphere is what?
Meteor.
So sometimes it gets in the atmosphere, and what happens to
it? Because sometimes it's called a shooting star or a flying star. But
do they burn up in the atmosphere sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay. So this Earth, what is this Earth made of?
This Earth is made of, you guessed it, oxygen.
Oxygen. What percentage of the Earth is oxygen?
21.
That's why I don't know a lot of this stuff, so I'm asking the question because I'm trying to pick the brain of Professor Aisim. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat so we can answer. All right. So continue, Professor Aisim. So, what you said? What percentage of the Earth is oxygen?
21.
And what percentage of the Earth is hydrogen?
Well, I don't know. There's 78% of nitrogen,
Okay.
which you're breathing right now.
Okay. So, what about hydrogen? Because isn't hydrogen like element number 1 on the periodic table? Why don't we have hydrogen and helium, which is number 2? Why don't we have a lot of that on the Earth?
Well, it just evaporates. It just goes up in the air because it's way too light to stay down here on the ground.
Oh, it's way too light. I get it. Okay. So, what makes Earth special in compared to other planets? Why is it that we have a couple of questions here. How does he retain all this information? Aisim, how do you retain all this information?
Just I watch videos about this.
And what else do you do?
I read books about this.
Okay. And I think one of the ways that he's able to retain information is he talks about it a lot. We talk about it a lot. And, it's just one of the subjects that he's interested in. What are your favorite 3 things to learn about, Aisim?
The human body.
Mm-hmm.
Planet Earth and the elements.
The elements, human body, and what else?
Space and elements.
Oh, space. Okay. And elements. Okay. What do you know about the elements, Aisim?
I know a lot of the elements, but we're going to talk about at our next time's video.
Okay.
Right now, we're focusing on planet Earth.
Okay. So let's talk about planet Earth. How many what percentage of Earth is water?
70.
70. Wow. Isn't that like your body? Isn't your body like 70% of water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the Earth has water and also land, right?
40% of land.
Land, okay. Now,
let's continue.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Soon, tiny islands were made of continents, but they were so close together. It was Pangea, which broke apart into the continents we see today: North America, South America, Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Europe, Oceania.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, when you're talking about all of these continents, how do we get countries out of these continents?
Well, we just look in. North America has over 23 countries.
Okay. And what are those countries?
Okay. United States, which we're going to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Nicaragua, Honduras, St. Kitts and Nevis,
Keep going.
Mexico, Honduras, we already.
You can't think of all of the names right now?
No.
Okay, all right. It's all right. Now, which country do we live in?
The United States.
Oh, okay. So talk about the United States.
It has 50 states. Sounds like lots, right?
Yeah. Can you name them?
The state that we live in is the state we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Virginia.
Okay. So talk about Virginia.
Okay. Virginia is the 14th largest state.
Really? Why do you like Virginia?
Because it's so much fun.
Oh, that's right. In Virginia, you have the beach. You can go to the beach on the coast because it's on the coast of what ocean?
Atlantic.
Good job. And we also have the mountains, right? You can go to the mountains. We also have large cities, right? What's the city that we live near?
Fort.
Well, what's the large city that we live near that we like to visit? Well, the large city that has monuments.
I don't.
Like the Washington Monument.
Washington, D.C.
That's right. That's right.
Well.
So now, other than the United States, how many countries are there total in the world?
195.
Can you name them?
Not all.
Let's sing a song where you can name all the countries.
This is a song where you can name all the countries in the world. Vatican City, Monaco, Nauru, Tuvalu, San Marino, Liechtenstein, Marshall Islands, Saint Kitts and Nevis, Malta, Maldives. This is a song where you can sing all the countries in the world.
Did you make up this song?
Yeah.
Name all the rest of the countries.
Russia, Canada, United States, Mexico, Antigua and Barbuda, the Seychelles, and Papua New Guinea.
Huh? Papua New Guinea?
Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, Japan, Georgia, Armenia, Italy, and France, Spain, Andorra, St. Lucia. This is the song where you can sing and remember all the countries in the world. Let's sing along.
I think we need a beat or something.
Boom, boom.
All right, cool, good. I think we see you know we can name all the countries. So let's talk. What else do we want to say about the Earth? Do we need to take care of the Earth?
Yeah.
What will happen? What are some things that we're doing that's bad to harm the Earth as humans?
Well, we're pushing pollution in the air. Carbon dioxide gets in the air every time we go with cars.
Oh, carbon monoxide, yes.
And the more people a country has, the more pollution a country has. The United States has the third most amount of people in the whole world.
And so how much pollution?
It's third to India and China.
How many people are in America?
So many that you can't even... Well, there are 8 billion people in the world.
And how many people are in China?
I don't know.
And what about India? And what about America? That's some facts we need to collect. So, what do we need to do to stop the pollution?
ride a bike.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or a skateboard. I say there's nothing using like your own 2 feet.
That's right.
But on Pluto's case, they're on 4 feet.
Pluto? Who's Pluto?
Woo! One dog from Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pluto has 4 feet. You're right. Ask the people watching if anybody has any questions.
Anybody? Do you have any questions?
All right. If anybody has any questions, go ahead, type them in the chat, and we can get Professor Aisim to ask. So you can ask any question about anything that's on your mind or anything that's on the earth, dealing with earth, dealing with countries of the world. Aisim, if you could visit any country in the world, where would you want to visit?
The first place I want to visit is Tanzania because one of my friends moved there.
Oh, really?
Even though there's so much corona in Tanzania. And there are way too many mosquitoes in Africa. And Tanzania is one of those countries.
Well, what do we do about mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes bite. And these have Zika virus. That's why you should avoid mosquitoes. But only 100 types could bite.
Do all mosquitoes bite people and drink blood?
No.
Oh.
Only 100. Only female mosquitoes bite.
Oh. What happens if we were to get rid of mosquitoes? Because wouldn't it be easier if we just got rid of all the mosquitoes around the world?
Well, that would be not good.
Why?
Would only need to kill female mosquitoes. They're not feeding their cells. They're actually doing it for the babies. So if we got rid of a butt hand, then that wouldn't be a good idea.
What would happen if all the mosquitoes just disappeared?
Simple. If all mosquitoes disappeared, flowers and plants would need to go away.
Really? Why?
Because there's no more mosquitoes. Only male mosquitoes pollinate.
Oh, so the male mosquitoes pollinate flowers. I didn't even know that. That's why they like to hang around flowers so much. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. What about bees? Have you ever been stung by bees?
Oh no, I'm not.
What if we got rid of all the bees?
Then we'd lose all the honey we want.
Yeah, we would lose honey. What else? Oh, we have a question here. We're gonna let you finish your answer. Then we're gonna read these questions. Okay.
Okay.
So you said if we got rid of all the bees, we wouldn't have honey. What else will happen?
We'll also lose food.
What? We lose food? How? Why? How would that happen? It's just bees.
We'll lose all our fruits. We'll lose all our vegetables.
What?
We'll lose everything.
No, I like we'll keep those bees around. We'll keep them around. So, we have a question here from Royce Bell. It says, "What do you want to be when you grow up?"
An astronaut.
An astronaut? What is an astronaut?
An astronaut is someone that goes to space.
Oh, wow. Why do you want to go to space?
Because I we know about space so much,
Mm.
and they want to go to another planet before the sun runs out of fuel. If we don't give the sun all the fuel it needs, well, we're toast.
The sun running out of fuel? How is that possible? When will that happen?
In at least 5 billion years from now.
Wow, 5 billion years. What will happen in that process of the sun losing its fuel and
But in 8 billion years, the sun would explode in a supernova. Nothing will be left of it except the tiny star, a white dwarf.
Oh wow. What will happen to the Earth then?
The Earth would just be destroyed, and the Earth would have lost all its heat. Because the sun will become twice as small as it is today.
But what about before then? So we have 8 billion years till the Earth goes away, or till the Earth is not livable? How long do we have before the Earth is not livable for humans?
Well, at least 5 billion years. Every 1 billion years, the sun is swallowing a planet.
What?
Yeah.
So in the next billion years, what will happen?
Mercury would have been vaporized.
What? And then in another billion years, what happens?
Venus would have been vaporized.
And in another billion years, what happens?
Earth would have been vaporized.
Oh my goodness. You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we have some nice comments and we have a couple questions here. It says, I would have done so well in school if I had a teacher like Aisim. His sense of humor. Let's put this comment up. His sense of humor makes it more interesting. Yeah. Wow. What do you say to that, Aisim? That's such.
And in the next billion years, Mars would be swallowed.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. How is it going to be swallowed by the sun?
Because it would be growing.
The sun will be growing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It would be growing until it reaches its maximum. It will become red.
So the sun is growing. How is it growing if it's losing energy?
It's growing. Well, it started not red but brown. It's the smallest. It's one of the smallest stars out there.
And then what happened?
Then it grew larger and larger. It just hydrogen fused into helium.
What is hydrogen? What does fusion mean?
It's a very cool stuff, like new reactions, like pretend we have mixed vinegar with baking soda.
And it's a chemical reaction. So, but we're talking about fusion. So you have one hydrogen here and one hydrogen here, and what happens?
When it's fused together, they become helium-4.
Okay, wow, become helium. Okay, so we have another question here. It says, "Oh, well, this is a nice comment." It says he's a genius. What do you say to that?
Yes, I am.
Or you can say what? Thank you. All right, there you go. Wow, it says, God bless our next generation. That's right. It says, Aisim, who is your teacher?
Kids learning to.
But is that a person? No, it's not a person. It's a YouTube channel. Who is your teacher? What person teaches you?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Who is your teacher? Who teaches you every day?
I don't. I don't
What
remember.
person teaches you every day, and we read books, and we make videos, and we learn new words, and we practice math? Who person teaches you every day?
You.
Okay, all right. I don't play over here.
I
All right.
was talking about my school teacher.
Oh yeah. Are you going to school? When are you going to start school?
At September 6th.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, that'll be great. So let's see. It says, what's your favorite subject?
About, you guessed it, space. That's why I talk about space all the time. And this is one of the top.
All right. Do you believe in science?
And in the next billion years, Jupiter won't be vaporized. And in the next billion years, Saturn will be vaporized. And in the next billion years, Uranus will be vaporized. In the next
Look, we have a question here.
I do believe.
What does this question say?
Hi, I'm from Germany. My question is, do you like soccer? Sure, I do.
Cool. What else? What other things do you like to do outside of
The house.
learning about space?
Ooh.
All right. What does that mean? Does that mean you're kind of tired? All right. So in closing, Professor Aisim, what do you want to let the people know about the Earth?
The Earth was going about America.
Oh, America. Is that the country you're from? Is that why you like to talk about it so much? Where are some states that you've traveled in America?
California.
Oh, you've been to California. What part of California did you travel to?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? How old were you when you went?
3 or 4
Or 2?
or 2 was that?
Yeah. We went to, you don't remember we went to Los Angeles? Do you remember going to the beach?
I do.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Do you remember when you jumped in the swimming pool? And I said, no! And I had to scoop you out of that swimming pool. You remember? Okay. What's the capital of California, by the way?
Why did he say no?
What's the capital of California, by the way?
If you don't say that, if you do say that, well, we're toast.
Oh, starts with the letter S. Sac.
Sac?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Mm-hmm. We didn't go there, though. We went to the large city called Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Oh, it says, Professor Aisim, do you speak any other language other than English?
Yeah, I do Spanish.
Oh, yeah. You speak very little Spanish.
And French.
No, you don't know. You don't know any French. What are you talking about? Unless do you know French? Go speak in French then. No, you don't know any French. You don't know any French.
Oh no.
What other languages are you going to learn in the next year, though? We're going to learn Spanish. We're learning Spanish. We know muy poquito, right? What's the word for hello in Spanish?
Help. No.
What's the word for Spanish? I mean, what's the word for hello? Hola.
Hola.
And then how do you say, how are you doing?
I guess.
No, man. You don't know. So what's the word for apple?
Mango show.
What's the word for apple in Spanish?
Manchester.
Huh? No, it's not.
Manchester.
Stop making up stuff.
Manchester.
Have you ever been? Look, here's the question. Have you ever been to Alaska?
No.
Oh, why don't you want to go to Alaska? What do you know about Alaska?
It's the biggest state in the entire United States.
It is. What's located in Alaska?
What is located outside the United States and the world?
What's in Alaska that you know about? Is Alaska hot or cold?
Cold.
Does it have flat? Is it flat plains or does it have mountains?
Mountains.
Can you name any mountains that are over there?
I can't name any mountains there, but I can name mountains in Hawaii.
Okay, Hawaii. Let's talk about Hawaii. All right.
Hawaii has the biggest mountain in the entire world.
In the entire world? Really? I thought it was Mount Everest.
It's Mount Kea.
Really? How is that bigger than Mount Everest?
It's just 4 inches tall. But maybe people haven't known that.
Let's look that up really quick. Let me just, every so often I gotta check his knowledge. Let me see. Biggest mountain in the world. Okay. I don't see Mount, what is it called? Okay, what's the tallest mountain in the world? This is coming on this is some website. I'm about to pull it up. It's not Mount Everest. Okay, so what is it? It says the tallest. Okay. Well, let me share my screen real quick. Let me share the screen. I didn't even know this. I've been thinking Mount Everest my whole life. Now, why is the computer frozen? Oh, there we go. Which age can you get a driver's license? In America, I think it's 16 over here. I mean, in Virginia. I see. That is disgusting, man. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Don't do that again, please. Let's see here. It says
with a 48 transition medal.
Every so often you got to check his knowledge and see if it's on point or not. But it says, what's the world's tallest mountain? And hint is not Mount Everest. All right, so it says Mount Everest at 8,850 meters or 29,035 feet above sea level undeniably claims the point of the highest altitude in the world. The title of tallest mountain in the world, however, is measured from its base to its peak belongs to Mauna Kea, which has an altitude of only 4,205 meters above sea level. Oh, so it's below the ocean. That's why. Wow. Okay. You win again. You win again. Good job, Professor Aisim. All right. So there you have it. If anybody feels the need to want to cross-reference or whatever behind him, yeah, it's usually right. So sometimes, I want to yell out, "Hey Siri, hey Alexa, okay Google." Instead of doing that, I just say, "Hey, Aisim," and we usually get an accurate answer, and we get a nice story behind it too. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. What do you think? Great. What do you want to do for dinner?
Sister's turn and pizza.
Pizza. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, guys, it's been great going live next time. We're going to come on here. We're going to talk about something else that is going to be really interesting. Yeah. So, you want to say bye-bye, everybody?
Bye-bye. Deep breath.
And make sure you subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. If you go YouTube, search Professor Aisim. Just subscribe to the channel. This is the first time we've ever broadcasted. It's more like a testing.
It's the second time. The first time was when we went with space.
Oh, that's right. I should upload that space video. Yeah, watch out. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to upload the other space video that we did. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Arduino, you'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, 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 bye. See you later. And bye. Texas, Mount Clear, the Earth. Our solar system galaxy. So this is our outro video for right now. This is. And you know